Good morning, everybody. We're going to continue with our Captain Nobody, and welcome to English lesson with teacher Suen. All right. So remember to always prepare a pen and paper because we're always going to write for the section. All right. So today we're going to cover Captain Nobody, chapter 12 to 14, and we're going to do the keyword practice. So we're going to cover mostly on chapter 12 and chapter 14, but we're going to pass through chapter 13. You need to know the story, but you don't need to memorize the keywords. All right, so let's go. So what happens when an ants face an obstacle? Can you look at these ants? What do you think? Okay, right. Some people gave me the answer. They work as a team. They think about another way. All right. So ants are very good. They are very hard workers, and they work as a team together. Right. So and they overcome the obstacle. They don't give up. Right. So they are. So we want to be like the ant and never give up. Look ahead. Stay positive and do all you can. So right now we are in this COVID and we are extending for another 2 weeks, right? And we don't actually know how long we're going to extend. So even if something is very hard and it gets in the way of the ants, right? They do their best and they keep trying until they overcome the obstacle. So for you right now, even though it is a little bit difficult, different situation, and you need to learn in a different style, you need to try and never give up, right? Be like the ant, look ahead, stay positive, and do everything you can because your SPM is still not going to stop. Okay, your SPM is going to continue, so you need to study, right? 你们是要做要跟住那个 N 做一样的，不要放弃，读书，因为 SPM 是还没有停啊，你是也是要读书给 SPM。All right, so stay positive, try hard, and we can do this right together. So as always, please always write your answers down for the bubble, and we have quiz time later. Okay, so today we continue in listening and writing. We're going to identify the meaning of 10 keywords. Remember 15 sentences to summarize chapter 12 and 14. Answer 33 questions on quizzes. And we're going to try and remember at least 2 themes from chapter 1 to 14. All right, so there are a lot of themes that are happening around. So we're going to learn a little bit about that. All right, so adventures. What does it mean? An exciting experience. So you can see the pictures here. Some people go hiking, some people go to the beach, some people go jumping, right? They have so many adventures here, right? So it is you go and explore something new and a new experience. All right. So what adventure is this? Look at Spider-Man. What is he doing? Right? He's helping people, right? He's saving people, right? Saving people from other people, from the bots, right? So do all superheroes have adventures? Only Spider-Man or all superheroes, right? All superheroes have adventures. So Captain Nobody is a superhero and every superhero needs adventure. So 他们全部要一个猫性. So Captain Nobody adventures began the last chapter we found out, right? He helped Cecile take the drums, right? That's the first adventure. So now we're going to continue on his adventures, all the things that he's doing as a superhero, right? Because the adventures make him the superhero. So we're going to go on to vocabulary. So first thing is we have 10 words. Locksmith, the person who make the key. You can see this guy. You know, in Megaria, there's one near the Hashima there, right? He always make the key. Okay, if anything got problem with your lock, he can come and help you. Okay, tukang kunci, 锁匠. Right, so they are helping you do the key. 锁匙的东西. Grab, number 2. You want to take hold of. Okay, this fella, he didn't manage to grab. He tak sempat. All right, 要做. All right, so this is grab. Number 3, medicine bottle. Okay, this is a bottle to put medicine. Ubat. Yao Ping. All right. And then Alzheimer, this is an important word. It's a disease that makes people forget things. So people, when they are old, they cannot remember your face. They don't know who you are. senang lupa. 这个老人的很容易忘记什么东西。So 这个是 Alzheimer's. All right. And then red cherry red means it's the color red, right? Red cherry, the cherry red, the van. All right. So 红火车. Okay, lost means you cannot find your way. 不见了. Okay, lost. Hilang jalan. Okay, so this fellow is lost. Threaten means I give you warning. I'm going to kill you like that. All right, so threaten. All right. Disturb means you want to kacau somebody. Okay. I mean, a lot of people kacau people. Disturb. Quiet is, remember the spelling here? Q-U-I-E-T, not Q-U-I-T-E. Different. Quiet is agak-agak. Quiet is anjing. Leave is go away. Okay, they go away. All right, so we're going to continue with the story. So first, we're going to watch the video, right? So sorry. So at the dumpster, what's going on, man? Suddenly, what happened? The old man grabbed him by the ankle. Hey, you get off him, mister. Was this guy drunk and had stumbled into the alley to sleep? But he's sort of nicely dressed. He looks nice. Mr. Clay, it's Mr. Clay. You know this guy? She asked. Mr. Clay is a locksmith. I should have said Mr. Clay was a locksmith. Over the years, Mom would sometimes arrive at the house she was trying to sell, only to discover she has forgotten her keys. Right? She lost the key already. So she would call Mr. Clay, right, to help her. And Mr. Clay would come with his red cherry wine, right, and then he will pick the lock and make the new key for it. So this is his van that he drives around. But over a year ago, I overheard her telling that I'm worried that sweet Mr. Clay is beginning to drop the ball. It means he going a little bit old already, right? He got this Alzheimer thing. She has not called him since, never called him anymore. Cecile noticed a closed fist was extended to me by Mr. Clay. Watch it! The guy's probably wino. Mr. Clay is not a wino, Newt said. But I think he's got that older people get where their mind get fuzzy. So he got this problem. Oh yeah. My grandmother Butterworth got it too. I reached my hand out to Mr. Clay and Mr. Clay dropped an empty plastic bottle. He's out of medicine. Is that what happened, Mr. Clay? Did you get lost? Do I know you? Mr. Clay is asking. You forget already. Alzheimer's, right? I knelt down and took him by the arm, helping him to his feet. I'm Captain Nobody and I'm here to take you home. So they walk him to his house, and he knows where his house is because there's a cherry red van always parked in front of it. So they walk. Oh, Mr. Clay, I know this street. I bet you do. So he was about to ring the bell. Newton was about to ring the bell. Then Mr. Clay was like, Mrs. Clay will be worried. Never mind, I will ring the bell. Okay. Then Newton went out. There you are. I was worried sick. How did you get here? Captain Nobody walked me home. Oh, Captain Nobody, huh? I hoped you thank him. And after that, they saw that and they're happy. So you saved that man, Cecile said. Oh, come on. I walked an old friend home. So they high-fived and they continue on with his drum. So Captain Nobody saved two person on that day. He saved Cecile, he helped Cecile, and he helped Mr. Clay. All right, very good. I'm going to continue. So this is a chapter 12 story summary. We have two new characters, Mr. Clay and Mrs. Clay. All right, and these are the keywords that we need to know, right? 8 keywords. All right, and we're going to continue. So first, as Newt was climbing down the dumpster, he coming down, right? Someone grabbed his ankle. 他抓他的 ankle, 他的脚. It was Mr. Clay, who was a locksmith, but now has Alzheimer's. 这个是 Mr. Clay， 他是一个那个锁匠 ，but now 他是有那个忘记，很容易忘记了。Mr. Clay dropped the empty medicine bottle into Newton's hands, right? 他放那个药饼 into his hands, and he is lost， 不见了 ，cannot find his way home. Alright. So Newt and Cecil walk Mr. Clay home because they know, right? Newton knows where Mr. Clay's home is because of the red cherry van parked in front. Mr. Clay told Mrs. Clay Captain Nobody walked him home. And Mrs. Clay is happy because now she don't need to worry. All right, so you have 8 sentences here. So you must remember the story keywords, all right? Now you're going to watch chapter 13. Chapter 13, Dad meets Captain Nobody for the first time. So that is Newton is happy to see his father is home, finally meeting Captain Nobody for the first time. I'm sorry, Newt. I have received several calls from the school. They think you turned into Captain Nobody because you're upset about your brother. So he's worried, his dad. Please do not worry, Dad. I am still me. Saya masih sendiri. Dad feels okay. Okay, so you take picture of Captain Nobody and send it to Mom because Mom is in the hospital. All right, they take picture already. And then Newt go back to his room. And Mom is having a good laugh at the hospital. So they're laughing at the picture because she said she's showing it to everybody. It's cool. Newt asked his father when he can visit Chris, but Dad say you have to wait until the doctors say it's okay because Chris is very sick right now, cannot wake up. So he has a lot of tubes running through him. Okay. Next. So this is a summary, simple one, very, very simple. So Dad is upset, maybe a little bit apologize to Newt because he said the school called, say maybe Newton a little bit got problem with the identity, right? Because he was wearing the Captain Nobody Halloween costume because he's sad about Chris. 他说很 sad because 他是觉得 Newton 有一点点奇怪了，为什么？他是有穿那个衣服 ，OK？ 他们觉得那个学校有 call 他爸爸跟他讲，有可能Captain Nobody 是有问题一点点，but Newton say don't worry， 没关系 ，OK？I am still me， 我是也是 Newton，OK？And then after that say oh okay， then he take a picture for mommy, okay? Then he send it to mommy. Then after that, Newton really misses his brother Chris. He asks, when can he visit Chris? Then Dad say, you have to wait for the test to finish because Chris is on the bed, a lot of wires and tubes. Okay, Newton 是很想要去看他的哥哥，但是没有。那个爸爸讲不可以看，是现在是要等一下，他是有很多 test 要做。Okay, that is chapter 13. All right, next we're going to watch the video for chapter 14. Sorry. Okay, hey JJ, let me teach you how to use this walkie-talkie. You just push this button and say, come quickly, Captain Nobody. Okay. Hey, why are you calling me? For now, this is Captain Nobody. Just in case if it's a real emergency, you better call 911 if it's a real emergency. They're doing test. Okay, we're going to check that we are on some same channel. Let's spread. So they're testing their walkie-talkies. Cecil, you go there, and Captain Nobody, you go there. To the corner of the schoolyard. They spread into different places. Cecil, can you hear me? Over. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, JJ. Captain Nobody, can you hear me? Yes, I can. And suddenly, toing, the ball come and hit him. Ah, who hit this ball on my head? What's the matter? You are tougher than steel, right? This is Ricky Redner. Are you related to Reggie Redner? Reggie is my cousin, 表哥. Oh man, your cousin is an awesome defender, but you don't know that Reggie and had nothing to do with punching out your brother's life. Okay? Everybody thinks Reggie said is the one who made Chris in the hospital. I want you to call off all your brother's friends who are hassling my cousin. If you don't, yo, Cecil, come. If you got a problem with Captain Nobody, you got a problem with us also. Everything was suddenly quiet. Kids stopped playing. Mr. Toomey stepped out of the school building and looked at their direction and folded his arms. You have to remember this. You tell your brother's friend to back off my cousin. Or else wait, what will happen? He's threatening you. Then he go away. He leave. What just happened? It's something just like we said. It's the power of Captain Nobody. So they think that Ricky left because of Captain Nobody power. On the other day, so this is JJ calling to you. Do you read me? Over. Captain Nobody, I need your help. I'm serious. Captain Nobody speaking. Over. Oh, thank goodness you're there. This is an emergency. I'm not kidding. Meet me in front of the Sullivan's jewelry store on Duncan Street. Over. All right. So this is chapter 14. And we're going to continue the story. All right, chapter 14 story. So you have a new character called Ricky Redner. Ricky Redner is Reggie Redner's cousin. He's the 表哥. Okay, cousin means abang, sepupu, sepupu laki. Mr. Toomey is Principal Toomey, already happened. We all know him. And these are the 7 words that you need to know. Excuse me. So first, they were Newton, Cecil, and JJ were testing out their walkie-talkies. Testing, over, right? And then suddenly a football hits Newton's head. Boing. And then Ricky Redner and his friends. Actually, Ricky Redner got his gang, right? His gang come out. He's bigger than Newton, so he come and threaten Newt. That's a kacau, huh? Okay, he said he asked Newt to tell Chris' friends to stop disturbing his cousin Reggie. Okay, so what happened is Reggie's cousin, Reggie is the one that everybody thinks make Chris go into the coma. So all Chris' friends all start disturbing Reggie. So Ricky is very like want to protect his cousin, right? So he says, stop disturbing my cousin, okay? Don't do it anymore, okay? So he threatened Newt. Then JJ and Cecil and all his classmates, all the friends from the class come to help Newt, come back him up. You got a problem with him? Suddenly it was quiet because Mr. Toomey was watching them. And Ricky and his friends faster leave. Okay? So that's chapter 14. So now it's your turn to retell the story. So I'll give you time to remember the keywords. So you can, if you're watching the video, you can pause the video and then you remember the keywords. Okay, when you're ready to remember to check and do the sentences, you can press play. Okay, so first we're going to go for the first sentence. All right, as Newt was climbing down, someone dashed his ankle. So you pause, write the answer on your paper. Right already? Now you're going to check the answer. The answer is grab his ankle. So when he's coming down, suddenly grab his ankle. Okay, next one. It was who? Who is this person? Who was what was his old job? But now has what disease he have? All right, you got 3 words. Okay, pause the video, write the words, and then press play. So we're going to check the answer. It was Mr. Clay, who was a locksmith, but now has Alzheimer's. Good job, guys. All right, next. So Mr. Clay dropped an empty what into Newt's hand? What's this thing called here? All right. So you pause, write the answer. Now we're checking the answer. He dropped an empty medicine bottle. Okay. 那个摇病没有摇了. All right. Next. This person is what? What is he? And cannot find his way home. So what is he? So you pause, write the answer. The answer is he is lost, 不见了, right? And cannot find his way home. Next. Newton, Cecil, and Cecil, what do they do? There's a lot of timer here happening. Okay, Newton and Cecil, what they do? They walk Mr. Clay home, right? So that's the answer. And number 6. Newton knows Mr. Clay's home because of the what color? What is it? What vehicle? It's because of the pause. Write the answer. The red cherry van parked in front of it. Right. Next. All right. Mr. Clay told who? Who is this lady here? Captain Nobody walked him home. So check the answer. Mr. Clay told Mrs. Clay. Captain Nobody walked him home. And last, what is Mrs. Clay's feeling? Pause, write the answer. Mrs. Clay is happy. Very good. Now the next, chapter 14. So you want to remember the keywords? You can pause the video. Remember the keywords. All right, now we're going to check the sentences. Say, first sentence. Newt, Cecil, and JJ were what? Out their walkie-talkies. All right. Pause, write the answer. Now we're going to check. They were testing out their walkie-talkies. Next one. Suddenly, a football toom Newt's head. What's that word called? Pause, write the answer. The answer is hits. Suddenly, a football hits Newton's head. All right. Next. Who is this big person and his friends? What do they do to Newt? What's the word that they use? Okay, pause. Write the answer. Ricky Redner and his friends threatened Newt. Right. What's the next one? He asked Newt to tell Chris' friends to stop his cousin Reggie. So, pause. Write the answer. To stop disturbing. Right. The answer is disturbing his cousin Reggie. Next one. JJ, Cecil, and all his, who is this? People from his where? Came to help Newt. Pause, write the answer. Answer is classmates, right? They came to help him, classmate, people from his class. Suddenly, it was because who was watching them? Who's this person? Okay, pause. Okay, and play. It was quiet because Mr. Toomey was watching them. Next. Ricky and his friends go where? So they pause, check the answer, leave. All right. Then we're going to go into the themes. If you're good with the story, you can come on to the themes. But if you're not good, you can go practice again. All right. So the themes. Themes, what's the meaning? It means like a main message in the story. Okay. Tema. Okay. So we have like the moral of the story. You got some morals here: courage, honesty, kindness, right? Different things. So you have themes. Okay, so every story has a few themes. What theme was in the story of Infinity Wars? What was Thanos looking for? What's the theme here? Thanos, some people say it was revenge, right? Looking for revenge. And then he's like, some people say he want peace. Yeah, he wanted peace. He wanted the world to be fair. So this is one of the themes in Infinity Wars. So let's look at Captain Nobody theme. So first one is family love. Okay. So you sayang kepada keluarga. So you care for your family. 家人的爱. Okay. So which chapter shows the theme of family love? Can you remember back? Which chapter? Which story is it? What did he do to show that he has family love? Right? So the answer is chapter 1, when Newt cooked the breakfast for his family, right? He really loved his family in this one. So you can explain. Right, what about this? Friendship, persahabatan, 友谊. Right, so which chapter shows the themes of friendship? Okay, you can think which chapter got this friendship, got 朋友, okay, got help each other one, right? So the answer is, okay, there's about few chapters. One is when Cecile and JJ help him with his costume, right? They change his costume. That's one. And then when he go to school that time and then he wearing the costume, but all his friends laugh at him. But only JJ and Cecile didn't laugh, right? So they support him, like, yo, yeah. And then when he helped Mr. Clay. Actually, he said, I'm walking an old friend home, right? And Cecile, he helped Cecile take the drums. And this one, his friends all back him up. So his friends are show their friendship to Newton, right? So good. What about this? Kindness. Good, baik hati, right? Good to people. So which chapter in Captain Nobody shows the theme of kindness? Think about it. Which one he's good or people good to him? Which one? Okay. So let's see. The answer is, right, when Cecile and JJ help him with the costume. When Mr. Toomey and his teachers, they think about Captain Nobody, it's like, oh, he's going through a hard time. So they're very kind to him. They allow him to wear the costume, right? And then they talk to him. So that's very good to him. Then here, he is very kind to Mr. Clay. And then when he climbed up, he also kind to Cecile, all right? So he helped good, right? Help people. So what other teams can you identify in Captain Nobody? Can you think about teams? Any team? What do you think? All right? What other teams you can think? All right, some of the other teams that you can think of is bravery, maybe responsibility. This one is you are hardworking, don't give up, right? So all these teams you can talk about. So some of them put love, some of them put helping other people in need, right? So different teams you can think about. Okay, so you have chapter 1 until chapter 14, and there's many teams. Okay, so how we are going to do this? We're going to test. So now you can exit the quiz and exit this video and go to the quiz and try to do the quiz. All right, you have 33 questions. The quiz is one. All right, so you can go and do the assigned classroom task and then come back. Now we are going to do the sentence. Remember the sentence. All right, so you get 2 minutes to remember the keywords and the sentences. Now we're going to check. Pause the video first. Remember your sentence. Now we're going to go one by one. All right, let's go. First sentence. What happened here? What was Newton doing? And then what happened suddenly? So you pause the video, write your sentence. The answer is, as Newt was climbing down, someone grabbed his ankle. Next. Who is it? Who's this person? What's his name? And then what is his job last time? And what is this? What happened to him? He got what problem? Okay, so pause, write the answer. The answer is, it was Mr. Clay who was a locksmith, but now has Alzheimer's. All right, next sentence. So what did this person give to who? What happened? He put what? Okay, so pause, write the sentence. Now we check the answer. Mr. Clay dropped an empty medicine bottle into Newton's hand. Next. Okay, what happened to this person? What happened? Why got home there? All right. Pause, write your sentence. He is lost and cannot find his way home. All right. Next. All right. So what happened here? Who helped who? All right. You pause, you write your sentence, and we're going to go check. So Newton and Cecile walk Mr. Clay home. Next. How they know anything? Where's the house? Okay. Pause, write the answer. Newt knows Mr. Clay's home because of the red cherry van parked in front. Good. Next. Who tell who what? Right? So here got one man and one lady. So pause, write your sentence, and the answer is Mr. Clay told Mrs. Clay Captain Nobody walked him home. Right, and the last one. What is this lady feeling? What is she feeling? Okay. Answer is Mrs. Clay is happy. Very good. Excellent job, guys. Give your hand a clap. All right. Now we're going to go chapter 14. Memorize your words, memorize the sentences. Pause your video. When you're ready, you can play the video. Next. First one. Who, doing what? Over. So the answer is Newt, Cecil, and JJ were testing out their walkie-talkies. Very good. Next. What happened? Dong. Right. The answer is suddenly a football hits Newt's head. Right. And then what happened? Who is this person, this big person? What's his name? Okay. What did he do to Newt? The answer is Ricky Radner and his friends threatened Newt. Okay. Then what he say? What he tell him to do? Okay. Pause, write your sentence, and check answer. He asked Newt to tell Chris' friends to stop disturbing his cousin, Reggie. Right. Next one. Then what happened? All his friends, what happened? Come. Who is these friends? Right. Check the answer. JJ, Cecil, and all his classmates came to help Newt. Okay, his class is one class, and then all of them come and help him. And this one, suddenly, what happened? Who's this person? Oh my gosh. Suddenly, it was quiet because Mr. Toomey was watching them. He's looking at them, right? And then, what happened? Where did this person go, right? So, the answer is Ricky and his friends leave. Okay, very good. So, if you have done it very well, good job. You have to check yourself. Did you achieve the lesson objectives? Do you identify the meaning of 10 words? This is in the quizzes. You can get it all correct. That means you're good. 15 sentences. Just now we did the 15 sentences. 33 questions in the chapter 12 and 14. And remember at least 2 teams. All right. So good job. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.